Dodge Dorland, CMT, Chairman and Chief Investment Officer of Landor Capital Managers, joins us on the line from New York. Dodge, good to have you. Thanks so much for joining in. What do you make of all the noise that has come out over the last 2 or 3 trading sessions in particular? Because we've gyrated from getting extremely good set of news, or rather good set of news, to a fairly poor set of news as well, both from the US as well as the global markets in general, from Europe as well. What do you make of all the noise that is doing the rounds?
It's leading to the questioning of somewhat negative questions being asked of the markets in general. We're having a pullback. It's not serious at this point, but the questions are beginning to be asked are much more negative. And the one element that we're seeing not only in the United States now, but across the world is oil and the price of oil, and it's going to be one of the most major determinants of what happens in the market and in our case, politically over the next 6 to 7 months. So we're watching the price of oil very carefully. But so far, as long as the Dow stays above 13,000, the S&P above 1385, and the Russell above 811, the pullback will be viewed as a buying opportunity.
Dodge, hi, morning. What about data coming out of the European region? How did the markets absorb the UK Q4 GDP figures and, of course, the Italian bond auction?
Good morning. Well, not well. Again, I think the market is looking for a pullback on the equity side. We suspect that there will be a decoupling of the Eurozone banks and the U.S. banks. We're already beginning to see that. We're watching for our 10-year bond to be going below 2.20, 2.15 in order to indicate there's more favorable aspects to the U.S. market versus the Eurozone. But for now, the market still is in a stabilization. We're seeing a lot of sector rotation. We're not really seeing an overall pullback.
Okay, Dodge, good to have you on the show. Appreciate you taking the time out and joining us this morning on ET Now.